of the one team or one map team.
Oh, here he comes, Cutie, right off the rip, looking to take the fight to Vitality. He's claimed the site for his team, and they're coming to support. In fact, he's not finished pushing just yet. It didn't look like it. Getting inside their smoke. He might be the new lord of those, but it looks like he's not going to get too much done there. The re-aggression moving instead towards Market, where he's tucked up close, frenzy in hand, and they have no idea. This guy's such a menace.
Yeah, I think even just clearing him from this position is going to be not impossible. In fact, he just kills them all on his own.
Great, jokingly, but my man was right somehow. It was quite a display. I don't know if we'll get the same from BBL, but certainly the start has been good from Cutioner X. Picking up another kill here, but he's down to 26 HP. Way too easy to deal with. And now Malsey has a chance for more. He's got 3, completely halting the push. That might just be the biggest disaster for BBL. They come into this second round. It should have been easy. Despite that one kill they found, that's all they're left with. Walking in with a pistol in his hand. Good night and sweet dreams.
Player that hasn't actually managed to retrieve a gun, and one player that has an Ares on the other side. Sender's now made this one a little bit more interesting. Not for long, though. Twistin now almost has to make the decision just to hold on to the rifle, but he is still fighting this.
Headshot.
Damage done. Sportifier still here, though. Twistin. Dash online, ready to use. Blind fire, hoping to catch one through the smoke, but look, not quite there. TP to backside for Destrian, but Cutioner's in the smoke! That could have been the double. Malsey does well to hold on. And 2 players still on the site. Well, they're going to be needed now with market control lost and out of their hands. They've spotted out Sender as well. They know exactly where he is, putting these Vitality players into boxes. And there it is. Finally, BBL looking good here. Take that step forward. And here we go, the dash is coming in. This is where he should be looking to move up through short, but now the back turn, Twistin's vulnerable, and his teammates are falling. He's got nowhere to go at this point, and he runs right past them. How is he still alive? There comes the shorty, now up close, cloudbursts all around, and another for Twistin. This man's an absolute lunatic. Down to 4 seconds, that plant will come to the wire, and there is no chance. This guy plays Valorant like I've never seen before. Angles here, most importantly, drop that nano. Not going to have that utility to lock it down. Instead, they fight elsewhere towards the tree. A good fight to start, and they blocked Sender off. Bought a little bit more time, made it more difficult for Malsey. Apparently not. He's just swung straight into them. Flash up top, and here comes the swing. Right on into Jenny, where Aslan's waiting, dominating this round and leaving it just to his teammate Brave, with Bone Cold spraying away. He's heard the shrouded step, and he's found his victim as well. The defuse coming in to put Vitality up to 5. A foothold here for Vitality to come back in, and that shock dart almost finished him off.
Do they use the lockdown in the post-bomb? They do. So this is something that's going to buy a fair amount of time. The problem is they're losing players off the back of it, and they can still push back in behind. This is not going to be an easy hold whatsoever. The spam almost manages to take out another. Mosey killing off one more, and now Suchny. Okay, time has been bought, but he needs to do so much.
Recon down, and the one corner it didn't hit. The one corner it didn't hit. Covered by a smoke. That makes it so easy for that man right there.
Sova, but it worked out this time. And Cutie's going again. He's just going.
Yeah, and they didn't know just how close he was. That flash blinded up the turret as well.
Nice.
Suchny catching Bone Cold, looking for a little bit more, but nothing to be found. That said, they've done more than enough, catching off 3 players from Vitality and leaving just Malsey and Twistin to play that retake. BBL with an incredibly pacey final round of the half, and it has worked out here. They could be in a very healthy spot moving into the next half.
No.
And that seems to confirm it.
Twistin didn't even realize he'd got over the top.
Round 13 in front of our eyes. Barriers up, and it's a side under threat. Brave has players right in front of him in that cloudburst, but tucked in the corner, they walk right past him. Brave with a great hold, and here's Aslan to help out. Gorgeous stuff for BBL, and a near unlosable situation in front of them. It's Sender to clutch, gets 2, but that's all he's gonna do. The stairs, the laneway, still a little open. Oh, revealed deep as well. Getting a good idea that these players still haven't even made it to the switch. The time is going to be a big problem. You see a market spam attempted as well, just harassing them on their way through. More damage done through the walls. Vitality now end up seeing opponents. This is where they need to convert, and they're losing every single fight. Massive damage done to Destrian. He's on the backside, and he'll lose the fight, but time is low. I think it's plenty, though, to get that diffuse across the line.
Yeah, 2.5 left in the end for him to...
Pretty close to having a lockdown as well. Twistin is attempting a very fast play. We saw Aslan set up his utility here earlier on, but he'll get nothing for it, and Sender somehow took out Suchny. That was in the market. Now there's a lockdown in play. We said they were one away. Watch out for Cutie up close, and he's caught by the knife. Can't use his own, and so instead, the lockdown comes all the way through. The players are pushed back, and a 2v4 retake, I don't think is even going to be attempted at this point.
Still, a decent amount of players here. Toko already going to kill a Bone Cold. This is getting tougher by the second.
That return from Twistin isn't enough. They need more, especially with Suchny still on this site, still unaccounted for, and they've spotted him out, but look at the cost. Spike down, Destrian 2, no more smokes. They've got to retrieve that spike as well, costing them more precious time, and Twistin's even being spotted. They know exactly where he is. Even as he falls down, I think they might have heard the drop, and now they certainly know that shot close, not gonna happen. And so Molsey's left to do it all. No utility, just a nade. 10 seconds for his knife. That nade's at least gonna buy him time, but time to step into an operator. BBL up to 9, and that's a good recovery. A needed round as their economy was on the rocks. But that read's not made, and the Blade Storm on Twistin, the fast play in. Dash was getting him real close, and Suchny, well, he pays the price of doubting whether that player had made it out yet or not. He's looking at main. Oh, wow. That was a brave TP, very late on. Good shot from Kushner X. A punish that leaves the spike down in the open. A Blade Storm still lurking around. There goes an ult to cut off all their utility. There were some opportunities there, and instead he goes down to a wall bang. That's devastating.
Yeah, he almost swung and lined them up. I think it was just that little thing in the back of his head going, okay, I could be peeked from anywhere. Let's try and fall back. And I think they might have just either spotted him or spotted his scope. Now, Aslan, the one thing in his favor is the spike, but there is so much time available. They're just almost waiting for Aslan to make some sort of mistake, waiting for someone to try and swing off him, and he's hoping to find an isolated jaw, and he gets it. Twistin down into the 1 versus 2. A real chance as he finds one on the spam. And now Destrian, he finds the spike, but he also finds a bullet in the head. How has Aslan taken that one?
I think they're going off contact, though, right? There it is, first player through, caught by Brave. Gorgeous, Turco doesn't need to turn his crosshair and look elsewhere, and then Suchny comes through with an absolutely fantastic Hunter's Fury. Damage done, and they're left in the dirt for Team Vitality. Sender 1v4, spike down in the open. Like I said, things really not looking good for the next round. They had so much here. You'd be forgiven for thinking this one was an eco. Now left to the 1v3 with one solid kill, but so much more to be done for Sender.
Well, I've already witnessed a 1v3 in the last round, so I don't want to call it over until it's over. His footsteps towards the site should be heard. Alarm bot as well, so Kushner's going to know it's there almost immediately. Plant through, he's nowhere near his ultimate, so it almost has to be a mistake on the other side, and it's just a fake out. So much confidence in these two, and I can see why.
I mean, low for Vitality. Ulti's not there like we said, and look at Kushner, he is sending it. A real wrench in the work for this team, and what they will not expect. Well, they will now. They've seen them. Now. The drone spotted them up close. Still, Turco's good for one great flash as he follows up for more. Turco's got 3. This is unreal. Vitality called a pause. They wish they had another one right now. 12-8.
Hoping that it baits a rotation, and that's exactly what it's done. But there's still 2 players here. Attacker Lockdown going to try and force them into going back the other way. Molsey with a pop flash catches one more, but Kushner's still here. 20 seconds left. That spike can't move just yet.
Well, there's a ton of noise as well. Kushner knows that they're coming, and he's got the kill. That's the spike. They've got to be quick. 8 seconds as they run across, but nobody here to stop them at this point. Brave had used his TP to support the B site. And now they have to set up for that retake, and the big problem, okay, you know that Sender just planned it, but where the hell has Molsey gone? He could be anywhere at this stage. Both players spotted as well. That's the info to play off of. Molsey doesn't have a flash, but he has his rifle. He needs more than that, because Sender's alone now. 2 already in this round, and no more to be found. BBL have walked out with a scent in their back pocket. This is a map we knew. Turret cover in their back as well. I like this setup, but we'll see if BBL have an answer to fight back. Oh my, that's an answer, all right. Kushner just went swinging through the smoke, and he's got 2. Suchny in with another supporting him, and the round falls apart for Vitality. Sender's the last man alive. That's a very good attempt, actually. He managed to get the nano out there as well. There's a world in which he John Wicks it, but Not this time.
Risk. That's basically it. There'll be a stun through. The spike is actually on its own here. If he gets this kill, this round could fall apart. That's a gun for Aslan, and they're going to have to go back and try and fight for the spike. This has gone catastrophically wrong, and now Kushner swings into action as well. They have taken over this round. They came in with one rifle, Spectres, and only one man stands for Vitality.
What a disaster. The final shot confirms it, if there were to. But going into that round, it does just seem ludicrous for that to have even occurred. An oversight and a costly one. Very low weaponry for them here. Kushner already pushed up through A. He is taking their spawn into his own hands. Not a moment of rest given to them. 3 already before he eventually falls. Look at the space taken though. They're already on the spike. They've got mid control, and Twistin has to 1v3 this with us. Okay, he's already getting one with the stinger pretty low, but that's all that it's going to amount to. 4 rounds now.
Oh, he's going to go through. He's trying to catch them before they can exit, and that's exactly what he does. First kill goes free for the side of Kushner. Counter utility used, but he is just holding it with the operator. This man is causing them so many issues, and they're already defusing. The spam just not quite coming through in time. Is left onto this lurk, and nothing could be done. It is squeaky clean again.
Major PTSD on that one, but here we go. Bone Cold has to check this corner. He will, but he won't win the fight now. Only one man left to bring that spike to the rest of the team. 20 seconds on the clock. Almost loses it. A haircut for Sender, but he'll survive to step foot on site. The spike needs to go down. They have plenty of time, but the lockdown will buy them the space. At least you would think so. Kushner. He's going out. This guy is absolutely crazy, and he's got them on the angle. He might be in trouble afterwards, but he has bought his team the advantage, and Destrian shouldn't be able to punish this. A massive risk if he decides to pursue, and that's exactly what he'll do. Now spotted out as well. The information for BBL, Sublime, the smoke. They might cover him to cross back over. Now that's a concern in their heads, but the double swing is coming. They're even spotting him out again first. There's a cloud burst, so annoying. BBL, they've got their number. Another round, 6-0 here.
Ace chains, an execution in towards this C site, just running straight through.
Team without a series win now. BBL look a whole lot better than they have before with Brave locking down the site, somehow surviving longer than he should have. Players will be actually spurred forward by that, and it seems to work out with yet another attempt at aggression. Kushner X will not give up, and you know he's going back for more. 7-0 BBL.
Well, a multitude of players with less kills than just this man alone, and in fact maybe even the whole team, and even still, while on the turnaround. This round's already over.
He's 1 HP as well.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Wow. It doesn't matter. This opportunity we've seen so far.
I mean, both your players that have been doing well in this recovery are now tagged up incredibly low. They're coming from an angle they can't do much. And Turco, I think he's got 2 kills. Make that 3, make that 4! Oh, let's go, Turco! 3 in the round, gets him the Rolling Thunder. He spotted the final player trying to fade away. He'll get around the corner, but Bone Cold with the 3K gets Vitality's first. After a round like that, resetting in right away. They've got to have their ideas. Brave. Oh, he's right into the smokes. He didn't lie, but he went down to his teammates. Nano, he might be the Lord of Smokes, but certainly ain't anything to do with Nano Swarms. That's a disaster. BBL in the 2v3, and the lifeline that Vitality needed is being gifted. That Rolling Thunder didn't hit, though, and actually the player towards spawn barely dodged it. Doesn't matter, though.
Yeah, not this time, Turco. Not this time.
Another 3K.
They've got the finances that he could.
Off the information his teammates see already. He's making his way to C-side.
They've got such a good read. So many players on this side of the map. They haven't even seen Aslan. He might be in to just cause them so many issues. Turco just jumps out the window and does it all himself. Aslan was just a bystander, just watching as his teammate cleared out the entirety of Garage. The disrespect from BBL. The Bone Cold somehow has made this look even remotely doable. 4 kills for him, facing off against the flank and walks straight into Sujni. Got some afterplants, Twistin's Blade Storm, but he's desperately low. Are they gonna do this once again?
Well, like, no smokes right now for Brave. He's already put one down, but the players that are down in mid can easily fight back. And a shrouded step down to the boxes. It's a very nice position for Destrian. Might not find any kills, though, with Sander cleaning house like that.
Once again, a deficit for Vitality.
Last player standing.
They're trying. Even the Nano Swarm was denied when they threw it out, and Bone Cold trying to make a bit of a play on the back of it. Caught immediately by Brave up close. Not an inch given by BBL in this round. Vitality have had to fight tooth and nail. And
Vitality. And with this sort of purchase, I'm worried.
Good paranoia, though. That's going to stop them completely, let alone the Nano Swarm up close. Destrian has a chance here. Dodged any sort of utility on the way through. And now they've just going to try peek right into this man. 2 kills. And the trade comes in slowly. Players caught behind the smokes, but eventually it spikes down in the open. Tough to retrieve for Suchny. As he swings out, he's caught. Sander staring at the angle, ready and waiting for this double peek as well to close the final fight. Kushner, though, he's very well expecting it. Not able to deliver. The 4th found for Vitality.
Standing ahead.
Around the world by the looks of it. He's coming down short now, but he's got to go slow because they'll hear him from mid. Unless they're blinded up, deafened up. This is going to get real awkward real quick. Only one man to defend the site. He's caught. Here comes the swing. Suchny, well, certainly didn't get the element of surprise there. Site yet to find anybody now. There's the reveal. Follow-up not going to land. And they've lost control of Heaven. Vitality, they're not on the back foot just yet. They've certainly got a way back in here. And I think the key thing, the fact that we saw the Hunter's Fury get used.
Lockdown will force them back. Stun up, trying to be dodged. They're actually stuck in this corner, going to be taking so much damage. Brave already down. Turco having to try and re-swing this. He can only get one. And now Suchny just a little bit further behind. Whoa. He's actually going to deny that defusal, but he can't quite kill off Molesy. A huge step-up round from him.
Listen, yeah, he might have a chance. There's no one I can see, though, that will be an easy kill from that position.
No, they're all playing incredibly passive. Just looking to try and work off of the time. Flash through. This will be the start of the retake. An aggressive position, but instantly wiped out. And in fact, they all fall like dominoes. Just Suchny left again. A chance, but Bone Cold lets go of that defusal. Instant headshots, his doppelganger. Control, if they so desire it. In fact, Kushner's just going. I think he's had enough of this initial control being had. A little bit of support from Molesy, but he lands the headshot instead. The rest of the team are just waiting to see what he could do. And finally he goes down, but Bone Cold on 2 HP. He somehow comes out with a double.
He's done well, and he's not deterred either. It's 2 HP, and he sends himself forward through the smoke behind Aslan. They have no idea at this point. They might think about it, but it'll be too late. That smoke should fade very soon, and Bone Cold will have the world at his fingertips. 4 kills already. The lifeline Vitality needed, and it's delivered by Bone Cold. Now just 3 behind. Just one spotted, I think. I'm not sure that he saw Kushner at all, and that's going to get the peek out of Twist, and this time no dash to save him, and Bone Cold falls.
How does Kushner come out of that with 2? Again and again, he just causes them issues, and now we're back into that retake again. Now, luckily, the players they did kill were actually the ones with the main ultimates. Aftershock, not really going to do too much of clearing these players out. TP's actually going to go into short, allowing them another avenue to try and retake from. Destrian's position could be a valuable one. The flash stops Sender in his tracks. Even still, though, this clearance of Turco should give them a freebie kill. Sender will take him out. The remaining players trapped underneath, but they spray them down. It's left all onto one man. Can Destrian save them here? So many clutches in this map so far. They sit together and they take it home. BBL will have zeros on their board.